Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD version. It's currently part 63 for my Let's Play, and it is the 20th of July 2018 as I'm recording this. If we go over to this door, you'll be able to see that we are 2 out of 4 bosses, I guess, away from opening the door. And you can actually see based on the symbols what the bosses are going to be. It's pretty clear that the one at the top right is Yalhalla and bottom right is Mulgera. And I was in the previous video sort of guessing what the bosses were going to be based on the doors themselves. Now, I don't really have a recollection of going through these areas before the boss room in the original game. I don't know if this is something they added or what, but if it is something they added, then that's pretty impressive, because for the most part this game has been making an already disturbingly easy game easier. So, yeah. I don't really know if this is something they've added. If it is, then props to them. They're actually doing something to make the game slightly more difficult. Slightly. Still not difficult in any sense of the word, but anyway. Please get fucking hell. Because I bounced off the actual stone coffin, or... yeah. Because I bounced off that, I lost out. But I don't really need these pots. Hold on. I saw that exploding and I was like, huh, I need that. Bye-bye. Possibly the best way to do this is just to roll through. Is that a fairy? Hold on. It is, but I don't really need one, so I'm going to ignore that. There's a fair chance that I'm not going to need any of these fairies as I go through the end of the game here, but anyway. Let's open that. I don't even know if I need to open or need to kill any of the things in these coffins. I probably don't, to be honest with you. The best way to handle these guys I have found is do jump attacks at them before they can scream at you, but I'm not following my own advice. I never do that. I think if you guys know me well at all, you would know that I have knowledge of how to do things, but because I'm too frickin' lazy, I just don't follow my own knowledge and advice. I will tell you how to do things and then promptly do them differently to how I will tell you to do them. Okay. So do we have any of those chews? Oh, they'll come out of here, I bet. So, ow. What I kind of want to do is just roll through. Now, that's not going to work at all. Can you come over here and die? Thank you. Come over here and die. Come on. Don't be shy. Seriously. Alright, I'll have to do it manually. My laziness has failed me. Die. No. Die, thank you. So what I'm going to do is break all of these now, just to make it easier to run towards the open entrance once I've, you know, held this thing down with a frozen chew. So I have to actually wait for this thing to come all the way over here. Or maybe I will have enough time to petrify it from this distance, bring that over there, and then make it to that spot before he becomes unpetrified. The reason why I'm not doing that is because I'm not entirely sure if that will work. These things don't stay petrified for that long. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway, so... hold on. There we go. I'll grab this one, because he was the last to get petrified. I'm going to use ZR to drop. It's already failed, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck it. So what I'm going to do is not rely on that one. I'm going to wait for it to return, and then I will try again. Hopefully this time actually succeeding at dropping it on the fucking switch. Thank you. Christ. Anyway. So we should make it pretty easily here. I'm once again making things look a lot more difficult than they actually are. That's my job. It seems to be how I do things. Oh, there's another one. Well, it's great to just repeat puzzles, isn't it? Hold on. How am I going to do that? Oh, it's on the opposite side. Who has the patience, honestly? I certainly don't. Alright, there's one that's a lot closer. So, at this point, it'll be even more important to actually have correct timing with this. So I'm going to do my best. Oh shit, that's right. I'm gonna throw you because I don't like you. You've annoyed me simply by existing. And the funny thing is, you get green jelly from these guys, which is A strange thought. This is probably not going to work, but I'm going to try. There's nothing wrong with trying. Alright, where is the camera going to face me? It's going to face me in that direction. Shit! Because I don't know what the starting direction's going to be. Puts me in a bit of a shit position. There we go. As long as you stand on one of them, you'll be elevated up to this point. That's good. Alright, let's take on Yalhalla, who is probably the second easiest boss in the game. Right after Goma. Alrighty. So try to aim your light at him from behind. That's the best way to do it, you know. Because basically, stunning him with the light stops him from really doing anything. And you don't even need to face him to be able to do that successfully. Uh-oh. I need the bow, thank you. Let's go and equip that now. You can do this without the bow, it just really sucks, and I wouldn't recommend it. Because, you know, you have to try and catch up to them with your sword. This is one instance where having an upgraded Master Sword probably isn't going to speed this up. Because ideally you want to use the bow. Now I'll show you once again what I mean by facing him. See how he got stunned out of doing that? Can you fucking not? Jesus, dick! Come on. Thank you. So, yeah. The idea is that it's a lot faster than having to actually turn around, pull out your weapon, and then shield. Well, you don't actually need to pull out your weapon to shield, but the point is that it's a lot faster to just go ahead and aim the light facing away from Yalhalla. I'm not getting good targeting here, regrettably. Yeah, go pick up your lantern, mate. Gonna do it again. There we go. Fucking shit, nipples! Fucking dead. I'm gonna scream. Once again, that's pretty easy to deal with, but anyway, defend with ZR, not with R, you fucking invalid. Of course, I'm referring to myself as an invalid, I guess. Whether that's applicable to the situation here or not, I don't know, but... What? Are you kidding? What is that even? What? Hold on. This is not quite what I wanted to do. So basically, I destroyed his torch? Or his lantern, I should say. And ended up... can you hit him, please? Hit him. Thank you. And then the light has changed. Once you're at this section of the fight, you have to deal with this kind of bullshit. So because I ended up shooting an ice arrow at his lantern, the whole killing these guys scenario was cancelled, which is really strange. I've never seen that before. Come on, guys. Ironically, I was doing a lot better with this when I was originally playing. Alright, there we go. Or when I was originally fighting the boss, I want to say. Bloody hell. There's something very frustrating about that fight, probably due to my own poor coordination. The last room is this one over here with the fans. Obviously that's going to be Mulgera, because, you know, Wind Temple. Yeah. Not too difficult to narrow down what kind of boss this is going to be, even if you don't look at the door to see the obvious Mulgera-shaped symbol. Anyway. See what we are going to be dealing with here. Seems reasonably easy. I'm going to go and equip the Deku Leaf here for now. I'll probably need the hook shot at some point as well. I need arrows as well. Based on the fact that I'm getting attacked by a Wizrobe. No. Fucking camera. Alright. Where's the Wizrobe? Not the Wizrobe. He's shooting me behind that, which is kind of bullshit. Now he's over there. I think I missed him. Oh, there he is. I think I can... Yeah, I can hit him from there. Straight through the spikes. That's what I like to see. Do I need... Yeah, I probably need the iron boots as well. Well, now that I've killed the Wizrobe, I can get rid of the bow, I think. I say I think because there might be another one around there somewhere. Or around here somewhere. May as well drop down onto here. I might need greater height. Let's see if I can actually reach the top of that. No, I can't. Well, I don't know what the point of that is then. It's just to be in the way, I think. That's gonna just blow me into the hole, isn't it? No. Apparently not. At this point, I think I can... Oh, I could hear that sound. That familiar sound of bokoblins jumping out of pots. Not exactly a fond reoccurrence for me. Well, a fond, you know, I want to say memory, but anyway, doesn't matter. The idea is that it's happened before, so it's in my head, and the thought of that happening in the past isn't a very fond thought. Anyway. I'm basically fighting myself a lot more than fighting the game, because I'm trying to actually produce a coherent thought with my commentary, and it's not working too well for me at the moment. It's not a good commentary day, ladies and gentlemen. So, at this point, I'll probably need the bow. This is one of those things where having the bow may or may not be better than using your sword. I really don't know. Alright, so we're going to hookshot you. I wonder if using the grappling hook works. Because, you know, you can use the grappling hook against Goma. But I don't know if... you know what, the bow is probably the thing that works. Hold on. Like... Alright, let's target you. No, 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 no. Fuck. And then you can just spit me out, whatever you want. I'm trying to shoot these things. Not working, actually. Trying to... Can you stop? It's like the same shit all the time. The targeting system is bad enough in this game already without having these guys around. I honestly would like to say that the targeting system is worse in the HD version. I would love to say that. Yeah, see how the arrow appeared for him, like for Mulgera, but then instead it just hits the other guys. It's fucking annoying. I think that's the solution, just leaving them. Oh, come on. If you just move away from them, you're okay. So just rolling in a circle will do the trick. Alright, there we go. Come on, thank you. Alrighty, I think I've found the solution, guys. Nice slowdown right there. Just slow motion diving out of the sand. Okay. Speaking of slow motion diving out of the sand, I'm getting attacked by those stupid snakes as well. Sand snakes, whatever you want to call them, I don't know what they are. They probably do have names, you know. Pretty much all the little enemies in the Zelda series have names, and you have to look through art books and shit to know what they are. It's kind of funny. Or Nintendo Power! Stuff like that. But it will be online, of course, in this day and age. I remember the first time I was really acquainted with the different naming of enemies was when I was watching Dr. 1297's Let's Play of A Link to the Past back in 2009. Or maybe it was 2008. No, I think it was... Oh, I can't remember, but either way. He was pretty familiar with all of those different names for the enemies that I'd never heard before. Not necessarily the obvious ones like, oh, fuck off! Not like obvious ones such as keys and ropes and all of that, but I mean the rope has to be the dumbest of them all. Because get it? It's like a rope, but it's a snake. It's really, really stupid. But anyway. Alright, my whole rolling thing is... Yeah, it's working. I was about to say, it's not really working, and then it worked, and I'm like, okay, yeah. If it's working, then that's cool. Alright, so that was the last boss that we needed to fight. And I'm almost positive that we need to fight Ganon at some point. I don't know when, but we're going to. Not that I really want to fight him again, but that was Ganon's face. Not Ganondorf's face, but Ganon's face. That's why it's really important that people use the terms Ganon and Ganondorf correctly. They do not do that correctly in this game. The King of Red Lions calls Ganondorf Ganon, and it's really annoying. Because Ganon is the beast, and Ganondorf is the man. This is what needs to be understood, because the fucking Gerudo is Ganondorf, and then the beast is just named Ganon. That's how it was in Ocarina of Time, you know. That's how it was in all the games. Because the fucking pig guy was Ganon. It's just how it was. Anyway. Let's just continue on, shall we? Look at that pig face. Look, that's Ganon, guys. Not Ganondorf or anything. Oh, I went the wrong way. Let's go the right way this time, shall we? It would be great if I actually used my brain. Because clearly it's where the really big boar head? I mean, what is that? Maybe it's a boar head, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a gaping hole here. And then this is Ganon's tower, I guess. Well, we were in Ganon's tower for sure, but now we're going up the stairs to get to a higher point in the tower. Or in other words, or at least as I like to refer to it, the next section of the tower. The next section of the game that we need to get through. I genuinely can't remember what's next. We'll see. Oh, it's this stuff. Okay, so there is a specific order that you do this in. And it kind of blew my mind when... Hold on, how do I get the light arrow? Where is that? Because I need the light arrow. I'm just going to go ahead and double check to see where to get the light arrow, because I don't know if I get it here. I don't think I do. I might, but I don't think I do. I'm just going to double check that. Give me a moment. Okay, so it is here. That's good to know. So I'm going to have to re-equip all of my shit again. What do I need? I don't really need anything in particular going up against these guys, so I may as well just equip random shit. That will do me, yeah. Actually hookshot instead of bombs. That's a good trio of items to use. So at this point, I don't think it matters which direction you go in, whether it be left or right. You can't really... I like how I was going left, then right, in the fucking opposite direction of those two things. But anyway, we can't continue through there. That's gonna be for later. I'm just gonna go right for now. I really don't think it matters. Oh, it does matter. Hold on. That's the Forsaken Fortress. We can, like, leave that. What are you trying to tell me? Hold on. Yeah, 3 and then 4. I get it, but... Alright. Hey! Link, you must remember well the appearance of this room, the shape of the floor, the number of items hanging on the walls. Such things are the keys to solving the riddles that lie ahead. Do not overlook anything. Okay. What's this thing gonna tell me? Yes, yes, yes. So that's pretty much... I don't even think... You know what? I don't think this even existed back then. I don't think that they spelt it outright, that when you kill the Phantom Ganons, the direction their sword is pointing in will be the direction you need to go. I really don't think that it did that. But anyway. If it did, I never really looked at that. I had to learn the hard way, you know. Okay. Oh, do we need to do this every time? See, now that you've done that, I know the order. Otherwise, I would have had to have gone back. But now that you've shown me the order again, I can just do it like this. It would have been a better gaming experience had I just, you know, gone back, memorized it, and then done it, you know. It's ridiculous. So this is basically... I mean, the King of Red Lions is going to come through, yeah. And it links to the Forsaken Fortress, I think. Anyway, that's my memory of it. We shall make use of this path Ganon created himself so conveniently that we're able to open it with a boomerang. What does... I'm just imagining Ganondorf standing here with a boomerang, throwing it at these things. It's quite hilarious to think about. Anyway, we're going to go and pass through here. And I don't know where the hell we're going to go. I think we're going to appear in like an alternate reality or something. No, we're in Forsaken Fortress. Why are we here? Alright, so the point is... Okay, I understand. So, that portal is just for us if we want to leave the castle. That's fine. Now I remember. But then to get back in the castle, we just do that. Easy. I don't know what's... Why am I trying to do that? Can we cruise in there? Out of interest. I don't think we can. See, where the fuck did he come from? It's so stupid. I don't know where the King of Red Lions came from. Probably somewhere around the castle, because of course the castle is surrounded by water, so... Anyway. So can we pass through here now? Please? I really don't know. What if we stand here? Come on! Oh. Is there anything for us to do? I've already opened that portal. What do I do next? I thought maybe... Oh, shit. I don't really understand. What's that on the ground? What does that mean? Fucking nothing. What do you have to say? I don't wish to return to the world above, actually. Did he just refer to that as the Ring of Light? I hope he didn't, because that's fucking black, man. That's not light at all. I'll try leaving? I don't think that's gonna work. I mean... I'm a little bit confused. Because I remember before, like, my memory of this is that we just go into different rooms and keep fighting Phantom Ganons until we get to the end. Where I would assume the chest with the light arrow is present, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. I have actually forgotten. I'm pretty sure you open this with the light arrow, but I'm a little bit confused as to where we need to go right now. It's very strange. Because to the right side here, they've shown us that there's like a certain technique that we need to employ here when continuing on. Can you not fucking do that? Can you not fucking... So we did want to fall there. Okay, for a second I thought we didn't want to. So usually the one that's directly behind you, I think, is the one that you want to fight. Anyway, where are you now? So there's going to be a whole lot of these confrontations. So I had basically completely forgotten that we needed to fall down there. Now, I'll mention that the further away you go from this guy, the easier it's going to be. Because you just... and then you fucking completely miss it like a moron. It's best to just get away from them, I think. Alright. I know it's kind of slow at first, but at least you've got time to hit it back. See how easy that is? Can you fucking just roll, man? Alright, so you only need to hit it once. Follow the hill to the sword and you will go to the right room. That's how you do it. So yeah, I thought that we would have to fall down in there, but I wasn't too sure. Ended up being that my mistake helped me out a lot. Oh, you can hit those back. But running away from them also works. It's best to do a spin attack for this. Yeah, that knocks him down as well. I'm glad my memory of the spin attack for that was still intact. Because I tend to forget things, but I somehow knew in my mind to do that. Come on, that was on target. Let's go, mate. This is moving a bit faster than the other ones. Can you stop that? Like, I stopped targeting specifically so that I can roll, not do a jump attack. Fuck. The controls are not really working in my favour. Come on, mate. There we go. That's going to be nice and fast. Just watch where the sword falls, and then go in the direction it points. It's quite simple. I can't remember how many times we actually need to do this, but... yeah, long story short, if you go in the wrong frickin' door, it's gonna really suck. See, now it's moving really slowly. Maybe it's because it was like an optical illusion before. Oh, whoops, I thought that was it. Never fucking mind. There we go. It's gonna work out better for me. Oh, what? Wonder how that works. So sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't. What? Why didn't he get knocked down? I really don't know. I can hear him doing it, but it doesn't let me target him. It's fucking stupid. Alright, he's gonna keep doing that. Which is fine. Ouch. Oh, there we go, he fell down. Die, thanks. Alright, then we're gonna fall in there. Well, it's going to fall down there and point us in here. If you want to actually speak English correctly, do man. Fucking hell. Yeah, right, okay. Not at all frustrating, you know? Not at all. Yeah, it is the one that's always behind you. Yep. So I'll show you. It'll be the one just here. May as well attack him, yeah. There we go. I mean, I don't know why I didn't do that from the beginning, but whatever. So I guess this is the final confrontation with old Ganon. Or Phantom Ganon, I should say. There we go. And that's going to point over there, which doesn't fucking achieve anything. Okay, well, now it is going to achieve something. Going to open this chest, and within it will be the final item in the game for us. It's technically not an item, it's more of an add-on. It's an add-on to the bow, it's called the light arrow. And of course it will operate in the same way as the fire and ice arrows, in the sense that the number of light arrows you can shoot is purely dependent on the number of actual arrows that you have in your quiver. So yeah. Gonna go head through here, and we will warp right into this spot. This is why I was so confused before, because this looks very similar to that other series of rooms. Hold on. Oh, so he's here. Okay. So what we need to do here, and what I'll... No area map, thanks. Good thing I didn't actually want to look at the fucking map. Just gonna drink this. This will be nice and strong. And then, going to, I guess, put the boomerang there, whatever. Doesn't actually matter. So, what we want to do here is actually... You know, if I could actually fucking aim it. Hold on, let me just... Right back. Why am I trying so hard to time it correctly only to get hit? They're really generous with the attack window here. Alright, so now... What? Do I just need to shoot you with an arrow? Is that all I need to do? It is. It's all I needed to do. That's pretty fun. So yeah, Phantom Ganon will be immediately killed. And then the sword drops in the direction of the door where we need to go. So I'm going to shoot the light arrow. And achieve nothing. I'm going to shoot another one and achieve nothing. I mean, hello? Are you fucking kidding me? My exact memory of this is that... Oh, that's right, I need... Okay, now I remember. There we go. I thought for sure that we needed to shoot a light arrow into that. But nope, it's not what we needed to do. Alrighty. So I'm going to end the video in a little bit. I'm just going to get to the top of this first, before actually doing that. And then... Well, you can see this is very much the last stretch, and once again referring to how I like to talk about it, it will be the third and final section, which is the final boss with Ganon, and his various forms. In this case, I guess the first form that you fight of Ganondorf is closer to Ganon himself, because he's like a pig. But you don't actually have a beast Ganon that you fight in this game. The actual final fight is Ganondorf the man. It's a really cool sword fight, actually. It's one of my favourite boss fights in Zelda. Because the thing is, I'm not a huge fan about Zelda... I'm not a huge fan of Zelda boss fights, I should say. But some of them have a certain cool factor. And the final Ganondorf fight of Wind Waker is one of them. Not only is the music really great, but you'll see. For those of you who for some reason don't know what the final boss is going to be like, because you haven't seen it before, it's a strange thought that you haven't, but maybe you haven't. I don't want to spoil it for you. You'll be able to experience it. Probably by part 64, I think. Because there will probably only be one more part left. I've been getting through this a lot faster than I was first expecting, to be honest with you. I don't know why I thought it would take a little longer, but it's kind of hard to know before you start how long it's going to take, especially when you haven't done it in so long. But yeah, we're getting through it nice and quickly, for the most part. I don't know why these rupees insist on getting stuck all the way up there. It's really quite stupid. Anyway. So we haven't used a fairy yet. We ended up using the Grandma's potion, or at least the first out of 2 helpings of the potion. And, oh no, it's soup. Grandma's soup, not potion. These guys will still have less health than the ones that I was fighting in that room before, or at least I think. Yep. Much less health. Kinda wanted to counter that, but... Come on, mate. Like, Jesus. Your shield isn't really shielding, I'm gonna mention. Like, I was basically striking straight through the graphic of a shield there, which was kind of funny. I always liked their capes when I was a kid. I thought they were cool. And I always wanted to cut them. Because, you know, kid things. You want to cut the cape. It's kind of satisfying. Anyway, I'm gonna go and, I guess, continue on after killing those guys. And you can see it's sort of like a pig head there. Looks more like a lion, to be honest. But you can tell it's a pig based on the nose. Lions don't have noses like that. And if they did, it would be really fucking weird. I bet there's an edited image online somewhere that fuses a pig's head with a lion's head. It would look something like that, and it would look a lot creepier in, you know, real life if it's edited. So, anyway, I think the next part will be the final part, and I'm looking forward to indeed recording the final part of this Let's Play. Once again, not because I'm disliking my experience playing the game, but rather because I started this Let's Play in, I think, November. I don't know if it was September or November. I think it was November of 2016 when I started this Let's Play. It's now July 2018. You know, it's been almost 2 full years since I started this. Not really. Almost 2. It's easy to say almost, but, you know, we're still several months away from that. But it's been, you know, over 1.5 years, probably. So, it'll be nice to just be done with it, I think. Of course, I will be doing either Skyward Sword or... what's it called again? Twilight Princess HD. And before I start either of those things, I am going to be working quite a lot on Breath of the Wild. That's pretty much been the Let's Play I've been focusing on a lot during the last few weeks. I'm also going to try and make a return to Four Swords Adventures. I haven't really left it, to be honest. It's just been maybe 3 or 4 months since I last uploaded for that. So I'm going to try and keep uploading with Four Swords Adventures because it is a fun game to play, record, and just have on my channel in general. So I'm going to try and do that. We're sort of returning to a Zelda-oriented Doom Link, which hasn't really existed since, like, 2010. So, it's good to do that. I'm excited to be playing mainly Zelda games again. But anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in part 64, which will most likely be the final part. Of course, this isn't like the old days when I had to keep everything to an absolute maximum of 11 minutes. You know, I think they changed that in maybe 2011 sometime. The new limit at that point was 15 minutes, which is a big difference, but, you know, this is even more than 15 minutes, you know, it can be literally any length of time that I want. This frickin' video could go for 7 hours if I really wanted it to. It would suck. Oh god, it would suck to upload, absolutely. But I theoretically could do that. So, yeah, the point is that I don't really have any sort of time restriction, so it's okay to have the final part of the Let's Play be a bit longer. So either way, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 64, where I think we're going to finish this game up. I'll see you guys then.